Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. It's been a hectic few days, but we are back with our team. And from the looks of it, we are on our way to help out the Disciples of Anu, who are being invaded over at Rapicum. In the last episode, we managed to get the Orichalcum Forge, which is great because that's going to allow us to actually manufacture stuff. So now we just need to build up our number of resources, and we can really start churning out the various ancient weapons for the team. And that's going to make me feel pretty happy, especially if we can like change over from the shotgun that Ibrahim is using and switch to something that's not going to blow up, because the original plan was for him to be a double Overwatch shotgun monster, and it's just not happening right now. So we have in fact, let's step in and have a look. We want to do a bunch of scorpions. We need probably 4 more of these, so we're going to need at least 200 of each material. We're going to want at least 2 rebukes, so we're going to need another 250 of the mutating gas. So that's up to 450 that we need now. And then we're going to want a bunch of shard guns, and then probably a bunch of scythers. Do we actually have the scyther available? We might not have researched it. Oh no, we have. Yeah. Probably we're going to want 2 of these, so that's another 500 of each of those as well. It's going to be a lot. So let's say 200. We're going to need 500 of each material, in short. Anyway, that's all stuff that's going on. In terms of the teams, the beta team is resting up. They're almost done actually, so we could send them out and start looking for new things to do for them, which is probably not a terrible plan actually. If they are healed up now, we could consider like activating the memorial base and pushing down into Australia. I don't think there's one more place we haven't actually visited up here, and then we're looking at the Americas, but the Alpha team is in the Americas at the moment. Alright, what we'll do, we'll send Beta 1 to there, we'll send Beta 2 to here, and we might have them doing trading while we're waiting for other stuff to happen. If I did want to activate the base down here in Australia, it's going to cost us a lot, so I'm going to wait to do that. But certainly trading is not a bad plan for them. The Deliveroo is currently gathering resources. The Just East is gathering resources. Strikeforce 2 is gathering resources. Uber Eats is gathering resources. Strikeforce 1, we had you going around doing trading. You just restocked. So let's look at where we can get some more tech. Here's going to be good. Food production is going to be done in a day, so I'm not worried about the fact that we're losing food right now. That's going to sort itself out. Look at those numbers shooting up. Advanced mutation technology, this is great. Perceptor head, stealth and accuracy, not much armor. Shadow legs, look at the stealth on those. I believe that's slightly better than the shadow armor. I will need to double check. And the tentacle torso, it's... the paralyzed damage could be nice. I'm not going to lie, the paralyzed damage could be nice. Let's have a look in on one of our infiltrators. 20% stealth, yeah, it would be better to have the 30% stealth, but we wouldn't be as fast. So it is definitely a trade-off, but getting it up to 60% could be useful for some people. It's definitely something I will consider, but we're going to need a lot more mutagens before we do that. Okay, trade. We're going to trade materials for tech. I would love to do food for tech. We could do food for tech here. Just a little bit. It's not the most efficient trade, but it is better than nothing. And actually, we could do food for materials as well. And then I feel a bit happier about activating that base down in Australia. It's infested. All right. I guess that means that the beta team is going to go and take the base. So beta 1, beta 2, you can come down here. This is going to be our first base recovery mission. But before we do that, we need to defend Anu from the Forsaken. They're going to give us some resources, which is good because we've just spent like a whole load. Ooh, we need to wait for both ships to arrive. There we go. 6 people going in. Let's make sure that we have enough stuff that we can actually take out the Forsaken. Paralysis pistol is not going to be very useful. So, not. Let's take the Iron Fury just in case we get in a situation where we need it. Ali, again with the paralysis, probably not going to be that useful, but you're still going to be able to do a decent amount of damage with your sniper rifle. Selena, you're just fine as you are. I would love to get a mounted rocket launcher for you. Vahan, you're all about running in close and taking mobs down anyway, so you're also good. And Jamila, we can give you another pistol. Again, just in case. I don't really want it to be the independent handgun because it's just pants. It's a little bit more encumbered than I would like to be. You know what? Leave it off. We're not going to be doing any pistol shooting with Jamila. If we get to the point where we're pistol shooting with Jamila, something's gone very wrong. But what we can do is we can apply some of the skill points because they're not going to be wasted. You're good. Well, I could have given the Iron Fury across. Okay, Laura is not even part of this plot. So Ibrahim, you have 100 skill points. We can just keep assigning you things. There we go. Because you've got nothing else to spend them on. Ali, likewise. More willpower. Bit more strength, just in case you get shot. Selena, you're saving yours. Okay, everyone ready? Let's go in. The White Gators. We're facing a pack of Forsaken called the White Gators. Their leader is Voland, using the tactic Experimental Drugs. All lowest tier friendlies gain 10 regen. Okay. I mean, they're probably all going to have regen anyway, because the Forsaken are likely to have the regen torso, but it's good to know. So, let's have a look at this tactically. The very first thing we want to do is look and see if there's any obvious defenders that we can get on our team and use them as bait. And this chap here is a very good choice for that. Second thing we want to do is identify anyone that we already know exists. This lovely red indicator means we know that there is one enemy there. And the third thing is any high ground or points of bottleneck where we could potentially cut off the enemy, get better sightlines, etc. So getting someone up at this corner might be a very good thing. And we're going to do them in that order. So, Ibrahim, getting you up on top here would be amazing, but that's going to take such a long time to do. I think it's actually going to be better for us to just jump Selena up there. So we can jetpack control right up here. We'll be in a good position for sight lines. And we get this chap. Oh, and we've revealed a person to fight. Okay, we could get to here. We could do a quick aim blast through there, maybe. Maybe not. It's not actually being as forgiving as I thought it would be. Opening this area up so we can kill him would be kind of good. Or finding a way through. Selena, from where you are, you can actually see quite nicely. We can't get a grenade in place, though. The shotgun shot from up here, it's not really going to do enough damage to get through the armor. So getting shred on him or damaging his arm is really where the money's going to be. As a berserker, he's only got the hammer, so he's going to be running in close anyway. We could set up overwatches, watch him like come round, and that won't be too much of a problem. And bearing that in mind, that means we can use this new guy as a proper scout. Maybe come down, grab that civilian. And this one. And these civilians we can look at getting out of the area. Although the evac is all the way over there, but still. They can be scouts for telling where some of the... Oh, look at this. Right, we're gonna have Frost do some grenades. Definitely, definitely. Do you have any... Yeah, you've got a pistol, so we're going to want to make sure you can't shoot anything.
Let's show them what we can do.
Okay, not Ibrahim, not Ali, there's Frost. Get your grenade launcher. We're going to have to step you back for this, so you can get a proper angle. And if you'd be so kind as to just knock this guy down onto the ground, that would help us out massively. We could do it with armor break. I don't know if it'll boost it from just 10 to 15 or if it will add it up to 25. Yeah! Let's find out. Okay, it looks like it should do 25 shred. It was pretty significant. It's definitely done more than 10 on his chest. I think it only did 15. Yeah, it's only done 15. So using armor break on the grenade launcher is definitely not worthwhile because it's already got a fair bit of shred. But I've wanted to test that for a while. We haven't really had much opportunity for it. Ali. I'm wondering if we can get you in a position to actually see that chap without getting you all revealed. You can only overwatch with 3 action points. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to bring Ali to here, and we're going to overwatch this way. This Disciples of Anno Assault is going to come to here. He's going to stand in a nice, obvious manner, possibly get shot at.
I'm here.
It's fine. It's what he's there to do. Jamila, we're going to bring you into here. And we're gonna do a wide overwatch kind of at this. Like if anyone comes to this entrance area, I want us to grab them. I'm not sure if that's going to actually do what I want, but we'll try it. You're actually going to wait where you are, I think, mate. So you just stand by. Vahan, I feel like we need to get you in to be able to act.
Let's rock.
So let's step you to here. And we'll get the electric reinforcement in place. That will help everyone. Frost, stay where you are for now. You're not in a terrible place. You're not in a brilliant place, but you're not in a terrible place. And I think we'll pull Ibrahim to here and, again, get an Overwatch going across this way. So, Selena, you might get shot at up there. Hunker down. And we'll see where they move. Okay, there is a priest. We want to grab that priest. If they are going to live through this. They might not live through this. I get the feeling that priest is going to die horribly. But we are learning more about where the Forsaken are. Jamila might be able to do something with this. Oh, wow! Through the fence! Holy moly, that was awesome. Okay. Let's start with Jamila. We can step in here and we can probably completely eliminate this guy with the Deceptor. I say probably because it's not guaranteed.
I'm going.
So let's see who it is. Okay, you don't have much in the way of armor. Yeah, let's just shoot you kind of in the center. Get you gone. They'd need to run through the fire to get to us this side, so I'm not too worried about that. I am a bit worried about this person coming along, but we can do some stuff to help mitigate against that.
Check this out.
Let's get a grenade down on you. It's all helping.
Can't wait.
The one that we've got round here has taken a bit of damage. It would be nice to be able to... Well, we might have to set up for Overwatch as he comes out again. He would have to come round this way. So let's have a think. You've got a pistol. Where are you likely to go? You're likely to... He's going to burn up. You might move over here. You can't get an angle there. You might swing around this way. So, yeah, having set up for Overwatch would be kind of sensible. All right, we've got two things we're going to do. Ali is going to come this way. And protect Jamila. Civvy can come in and just hide. Other Civvy can come across. and just hide. The Disciples of Anu assault. I think getting to here and acting a bit as bait is a smart choice. We'll put you on Overwatch going this way. Hopefully not for that that guy. I wonder if you can be attacked through that diagonal. Just in case.
Let's do this.
Let's back away one. We'll do the electric reinforcement. And we'll Overwatch at that cut through. Frost, you're going to stay where you are. So, Ibrahim.
Moving to coordinates.
We'll get you to there, and we'll get you doing a big-ish Overwatch like this. And Selena, I'm kind of tempted to jetpack you to here to stop him hopping up on top.
I know how to do this.
And then hunker down, because you can't Overwatch. So we've specifically blocked that staircase bit. Disabled his torso. It's a good step. Oh! What? He knocked down the... He knocked down the roof! I did not expect that. Okay.
I'm here.
Well, because we're dazed, this is actually kind of terrible. We can go on... Well, no, we can't go on Overwatch because the dazed thing is stopping us doing that. Bringing Ali through here and paralyzing this guy might be the best thing we could do.
I'm prepared.
Frost, could you take care of this one just so it's done? No, you can't, apparently. Ah, perfect. You are not in trouble. Okay. Well, let's dash in close.
All I need is a clear shot.
You have the least armor in your chest. So there we go. In which case, Ali, you can finish this guy off. Which means Jamila can pull back behind here. And that means we are now just worried about you. So let's step in with our assault guy. We'll Overwatch this corner. Civilian, you can start pushing your way to the exit. We might scout some other things while you're on your way. Hopefully not any enemies. Vahan, I feel like we could bring you round and do the same, but you might get shot. So stand behind the Anu assault and go on Overwatch. Ali, with your kill and run, we could move you, but with Jamila there, you're not really going to get far. You know, we'll bring you down this way and across. I'm hoping that the fire spreads and they end up in a lot of trouble because of it. Ibrahim, you can go on Overwatch with just one action point. So come on in and
They're not
do
getting
that.
past me.
What's he going to do? He's going up. Did not expect that. Ah! That is really not what I expected. Okay. This is fine. So this is actually an opportunity because we can take everyone who's a little bit injured and we can
Recovering.
do the healing on them before we finish the mission. So I'm just checking everyone's health. Ibrahim needs a little bit, but is it enough to warrant it? It probably is. Just for sanity's sake. Selena, I don't think so. It's only 25, whereas this was more like 40. We can mind control him to finish it. There we go. We'll probably just, turn them into an indentured servant. I think that's a reasonable plan. So, that particular map with all the verticality on it, there's a lot more ways around than you realise. I didn't actually know that the chap was standing by a ladder there. That would have drastically changed how I put my Overwatch. Like I would have done it a lot wider and potentially angled up slightly to catch him as he ran over the top. Definite learning experience. As expected, we got a bunch of resources from that. Anu like us a lot more, so they're up to 70% now. This is really good for us. And we did get a couple of things out of it. Right. Now, this team... Ali is quite tired, but I still think we should send them across to the Time Vault. Let's get them on the move. I don't know if we've got time to actually do that this episode.
The writings of my great-grandfather recount his mission to Oglethorpe.
We just needed to visit it. And there we go. At this point, Slime's notes become hard to make sense of. He seems to have investigated an archaeological site of some kind and noted down several fragments of antediluvian writing, which led him to wherever he went next. We'd need to reconstruct the writing to figure out his final destination. That's giving us some new research. According to his notes, Randolph Symes III discovered his great-grandfather had buried a trove of documents and samples largely belonging to the Phoenix Project's predecessor organisations in Oglethorpe University's Time Vault. There is little left of the university itself, but the Time Vault still exists. It has been opened, presumably by Symes, but it's still safe from Pandoran infestation. So we will grab that back, and that's giving us research for the proto-civilization. I think we'll keep the research aligned as it is, because most of these are going to get done quite quickly. And then it's probably going to be worth us getting people back here to rest up before we start pushing south for that scavenging site. So Alpha 2 and Alpha 1 come across here. We're going to demolish that training facility. We'll repair the energy generator. I could have sworn I had that already done. Or maybe it was one of the crashes and I forgot to do it again afterwards. And we'll repair the vehicle bay, because that's going to be kind of necessary.
Construction complete.
Yay, the first of our food production places is done. Right, you guys can rest up for a little bit until Ali is ready to go again. And in the meantime, Where is Strike Force 1? We'd just done food for tech here. That was it. I think food for materials we've already done. So more food for materials over this way. Okay. I don't think we have time for clearing out the memorial base, so we'll pick that up next time. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Sorry if this feels like a bit of a shorter episode. We have been obviously fighting a whole bunch of stuff that's been going on with the channel. Just before we go, I will actually queue up. Where is it? We'll get a Scorpion on the go, and we will get a Rebuke on the go as well. So those will be done relatively quickly next time. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. See you soon.